News now of a 3-year-old girl, Jhanvi, who went missing from the India Gate area in Delhi on the 28th, who has now been found. Tanima Biswas joining us on the phone line from the capital. Tanima, what details do we have?
Right, Amitabh, as you were mentioning, that it was a very, very strange case. In fact, the police and all the investigative agencies which were working on this case were groping in the dark. But suddenly, very strangely, the girl has been found again. And also, remember, this is not a case in which they have got any sort of any tip-off as such. What happened was that around 7:30 in the evening, this young girl who had been missing for around a week now, she'd been missing from India Gate last Sunday. Today in the evening in West Delhi, in Janakpuri, at a particular block, she was found, noticed by a passerby who saw this 3-year-old girl with a note around her neck saying her name and also specifying the fact that she had been missing from India Gate since the past 1 week. That is what the passerby actually told the police when he called up the PCR around 8 o'clock this evening. So then, of course, the police immediately rushed to the area, picked up the young girl and also called her parents. And finally, the family has, in fact, identified the child and identified her to be Jhanvi. And the police are, of course, still questioning the people, also talking to the person who made the PCR call, trying to figure out whether or not that story is actually true. But very strangely, it seems at the moment, if we have to go by what the police are telling us, that the young kid has just emerged on her own without any aid at a particular block in West Delhi. Of course, the police are trying to probe this further because so far what had been clear was that this was not a case of kidnapping for ransom, but if there was any other motive, that's something which the police will be probing and also figuring out how Jhanvi turned up at that particular West Delhi block today. Amitabh.
Tanima Biswas reporting from New Delhi on 3-year-old Jhanvi, who has now been found after she went missing on the 28th of last month.